And welcome back to Conversations That Matter with Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hi. What are we going to talk about today?
Well,
I have something
really?
which is disturbing.
Okay.
See, I allow my guys and I really help them out in buying as much AI, whatever they want, all the AI apps, and use them as long as they use them.
That's right.
Now, that's not true of other companies because they don't want to reveal everything to AI. I have no such problems. We are a very transparent company and we don't mind revealing everything as long as the AI helps us. But there is a marked disadvantage here because there's objections. And these objections, the way they have been portrayed by very large setups, so that we are disallowed, because what happens is when you have AI into picture, then what you do is you retrench people.
That's the trend.
And that's the trend, and but we don't. And I will give you all the proof. It's all documented. Because if you're talking about AI now, in earlier days, when Windows came into the picture in place of DOS, there was a marked problem that we all faced. Because our company was the first one to do CAD/CAM in heat exchangers. We did all the thermal designing, mechanical designing, going into AutoCAD 8, making drawings, with bill of material, everything. So what happened to all my draftsmen? I had a big number of draftsmen and drafting boards, What did I do with the draftsmen?
Retrain.
I trained them up. I trained them up to become supervisors in the workshop because they knew how to read the drawings. They knew everything about measurements and things like that. Why not? And today, most of my senior people are ex-draftsmen.
Very nice.
So if that is the case, if I can show that, I can get away from these charges which have been put on me.
What exactly are those charges?
Well, they say that if this company is allowed to do what they want with AI and the trend is setting, and what will happen is that everybody will do the same and the jobs will be lost.
When you say jobs will be lost, do you mean the work will go away from the large corporations to you? Or do you mean that workforce will be reduced?
See, we give much better results than the large corporations, so they don't want that to happen. They don't want that kind of competition. We are known for that.
So what's stopping them from using AI?
Because they have so much to hide.
Such as?
Such as they think the technology is something that should be preserved, or whatever else that they have got which they don't want to reveal. I don't mind if anybody benefits from the technology we have and everything is revealed, because I'll do newer and newer things. Those people want to safeguard what they have.
That's sad.
That's what it is. The world is all about that.
So, I've been experimenting with AI also, and I had a very strange situation. And the situation was, I had to move a variety of plants in my previous residence without knowing what they were, or ever having touched a glass of water to take care of them. But I had to set up an entire set of these 30 plants, all different varieties,
Wow.
inside my house. So I used an AI, I clicked pictures through the AI, asked it to give me sunlight, water, feng shui, vastu,
Wow.
fertilizer, and set up a system by which the AI would help me develop a green thumb.
That's really good.
That's interesting, isn't it? So I was just thinking, all these people who are trying to protect their secrets from an AI are losing out. Imagine what effect an AI can have on agriculture.
Well, all that you're saying is true. The fear is also there. If AI can be owners of the best brains the world has if everybody starts revealing, and they are the owners of the best brains they have. Who are there to, what are we there to do after that?
Well, I don't think there's any kind of stopping AI, number one. I think the intellectual capital that is going to get democratized, because every person, young or old, will have access to intelligence as a commodity.
Absolutely.
And if they are able to use it, like I just gave you a very small example of how I set up my nursery inside my balcony, and if they're able to use it effectively, everything should become better. Human existence should become better. I'll give you another example.
These are all the positive signs, but the negativity is always there in all the humans.
What is that? Tell me, why is there negativity?
Because we have the negativity and we do all the wrongs, we make mistakes, we are human beings.
So
otherwise, you're a machine.
So these insecurities that we are talking about, so people are feeling very threatened by AI, right?
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
all these insecurities are coming from where? From their own lack of ability to use AI, or from their lack of intelligence on their own part?
No, it's about the AI owning us. Look at it this way, their way or other. If they own up all the best brains in the world, they know more than them, who's to stop them?
No, but why would the brains that we are talking about, even if they were to freely share their intelligence, their data with an AI, what is stopping humans from exceeding the answers that the AI gives? And it's possible, because I mean, every time something new happens, and
How
AI,
does a human being exceed AI? Is virtually not possible.
So that-
the AI, which has got the brains of millions of people like you, or the smartest people in the world, they have all the brains, and all of them accumulated, and they can choose the best answer for that.
Correct.
How are you going to exceed that?
That's what
so
I'm trying
don't
to tell
even
you.
try to exceed.
No, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. And I
Try
had this,
to be yourself.
I had an argument with my wife on this same subject, because she thought that,
With your wife, you can't win an argument.
well,
That's
here's-
that's the wrong thing to
let's,
do.
Let's understand the argument first. I know it's a useless thing to try and win arguments with your wife, but she thought that I was trying to act very smart, okay? And that she was actually smarter than I was. And I said, well, you know, if you're smart, you'll use AI. And the answers I'm giving you are all AI based. And she said one thing which I think you need to ponder about. An AI can only accumulate and disseminate known information, but not create anything that is completely new.
Everything
original.
new that has been created is with the help of AI, so AI knows all that.
To some extent, yes, but there are
To
things,
every extent, to whatever extent you can think of.
So let's imagine a situation where you were to create in your business a heat exchanger without the use of metal. Is it possible?
Why not?
If it is possible, would you say that an AI would be able to do it? Why don't you ask your AI to create a heat exchanger without the use of any metal?
If you can do it, AI can do it better.
So let's take that as a challenge.
No, there's no challenge. If AI doesn't do it today, they will do it tomorrow, much better than what you can think.
But you will first have to do it as a human being for it to learn.
See, moment you're comparing yourself with AI, you have no way you can beat AI. Better to join them. If you can't beat them, join them. So don't even think about comparison. We are not here to think about comparison. The fact that AI does not enjoy life, they cannot make mistakes, and they can't eat your bread. What have you to worry about? They are only working. So why not make them work
And
live your life to the fullest the way you
absolutely.
want?
And the biggest thing that they cannot do is they cannot love. They cannot love, they don't have the passion. The AIs can do a lot of things, but they don't have the passion. and they don't have.
They don't have any kind of feelings.
They have zero emotions.
They have no feelings.
Absolutely
It
right.
is just a dumb machine which has been taught to do everything that you want. So to say, you are the creator. Like God, we cannot displace God. That way, a machine cannot displace
Us.
human beings
That's
because
right.
we are the ones who have created them.
We have created the
We
AIs.
can create a much bigger AI to demolish all this. We can create anything.
That's right. That's right.
So that's how we have to look at it. And let's not compare ourselves with AI.
So I had one nightmare once which I want to discuss with you, and I think it'll find the interest of our audience also. A spaceship comes to Earth from outside, an alien, and they have a different intelligence than us. Okay? And it's so different that even the AI is not able to understand their level of intelligence. So far, you're with me. Even the AI is not able to understand their level of intelligence.
Fine.
But here's the catch in this nightmare that I had. Humans, since they thought that AI was an elevated form of intelligence, and so was the alien form of intelligence, they thought that they were very similar, and they felt that they should both be destroyed. And therefore, my concern is that if the fear of AI, and especially when it comes to regulating AI, it starts to get out of hand and people start to clamp down on AI, I think that will be a big loss for humanity, because the realm of intelligence has just started. We are maybe 2 years into the world or the age of AI, and it's just going to become much better. So, what do you have to say to all those people who are afraid of AI taking their jobs or are afraid of AI itself?
What do I have to say? I have to say that it's useless thinking about all this that we are debating. It's of no use. We just have to learn to be ourselves. We have forgotten ourselves. We are not human beings anymore. We are competing with the machines. Earlier it was the rat race, now we are competing with the machines. So we are not ourselves. All we have to be is ourselves and enjoy the process of being ourselves. Make our mistakes, learn from them, enjoy the learnings. So that is all we have to do. Just keep enjoy our learnings, And by all means, use AI for all that you want to do, so that you don't have to do all the routine work at all. We cannot compete with AI doing the routine work and saying that our jobs are taken over because they are just doing our jobs. That is their job. Let them do it. You do something else. And what I believe is, what will it make? It will make you lazy. A lazy person is a person who can think beyond. You have to be lazy to be able to think beyond.
So, machines taking over functions that the humans were doing, the drudgery, the monotonous, the how do I put it, the grunt work. Yeah, if it goes away, what happens to society? If people stop being disciplined and they only become lazy, won't we end up like the Romans who had human slaves? We might end up with being lazy and having machines as slaves.
When you're lazy, you're also being very, very creative. Lazy from the point of view that you don't have to do any routine work, so you can relax while the machines are working for you. And you are into something which is beyond that. And that is what you would like to know. You would like to do.
So you'll have more leisure time. You'll have more leisure time,
Yeah.
which you can use more creatively,
Yeah.
and you will be able to satisfy your higher needs, your emotional and spiritual and creative needs,
Whatever you want.
whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. So, will the AI make people happier?
These are the questions which you will answer if you are really concerned. The idea is not to be concerned, just to enjoy yourself.
So you're saying if you enjoy yourself anyway,
Yeah.
whether the AI is there or not, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah?
If it's there, you use it.
Perfect. Thank you very
All the
much.
best.
Thank you.